Hello everyone and welcome to HairCareShare. Today we're diving into the brand new Vitamino color spectrum from L'Oreal Professionnel's Serie Expert, a hair care line that promises to lock in your hair color for up to 100 days. After a week of testing, here are my first impressions of the products. Is this the right shampoo for you? Well, let's find out.
Hi, my name is Herman. I'm a self-employed hairdresser with over 25 years of experience, and I'm here to share my hair care expertise and insights with you. Finally, a brand new Vitamino color series that I received last week. Yes, it's a brand new release, so I decided to make a quick video to share my first impressions with you all. I'll continue using the shampoo over the next month and we'll share a full review soon. First thing right off the bat is the Vitamino color spectrum is a range specifically for color maintenance, obviously. It claims to lock in your day one color vibrancy for up to 100 days. Here you can see the key ingredients, ferulic acid and citric acid. Ferulic acid is a powerful antioxidant naturally found in plants, including rice bran, oats, apples, and citrus fruits. It is commonly used in hair care products for its benefits such as protection against UV and environmental damage, strengthening of the hair, and preserving hair color. Well, I got it last week. I used it on a few clients. I'll definitely need more time to test the claim on keeping the color for 100 days. Not sure about that yet. That will be for the final review video. But for today, let's talk about my first impressions. First thing, I'm super happy to find out that we are getting a new color protection range because personally, I think it's high time the Vitamino color range needs an upgrade. And here we are with this new Vitamino color spectrum, but what is up with the color of the bottle? I mean, the color is so similar to the curl expression. Why can't we have another shade of pink instead, like, you know, those ones back there? Anyway, the next thing we all want to do is to pop the lid and smell. The fragrance is a very citrus berry note. My first impression is that it smells a bit like Kool-Aid if you've drank it before, or any other red berry drinks. But the fragrance is not as sweet as the Vitamino color. Personally, not my favorite because I'm just not a fan of red berries, but I have to admit this is still a better improvement coming from the older Vitamino color series. The texture of the shampoo is very similar to the Absolute Repair Molecular Shampoo. Well, the first 7 ingredients are the same on both shampoos, so no surprise that they are similar, and it's a good thing. My first impression is finally we have a color protection shampoo that doesn't have sodium lauryl sulfate on the ingredient list, and no mica and no dimethicone as well. Although it contains vinyl dimethicone and amodimethicone, these are more advanced, lightweight silicones that are less likely to cause buildup. The conditioner shares the same citrus berry fragrance as the shampoo, but slightly softer than the shampoo. I like the pure white creamy texture and it's very easy to apply on the hair. The texture feels a bit richer than the Vitamino color conditioner, as I noticed that the Vitamino color spectrum contains glycerin and shea butter. The mask has the strongest fragrance among the bunch. Personally, I find it a bit overpowering. Would prefer if they can tone it down a bit. When it comes to the texture, my first impression is that it is a lighter version of the Metal Detox mask. And I'm happy with that, since Metal Detox mask can be too heavy for certain hair types such as very thin blonde hair. I've used this mask a few times this past week and I haven't encountered such a problem. The only thing I notice is that it is definitely lighter because I find it not nourishing enough for my model who had bleached hair. But for people with non-bleach hair and with just general coloring such as permanent colors and color glazing, it's gonna be just right. The mask also contains the key ingredients of acids, which really helps to keep the hair soft, which is nice. The Glass Shine Serum, well, it's just another serum and it's very liquidy. It even stated on the box. The key ingredient here says alpha silane. So it's silicone. And yes, the first ingredient on the ingredient list is dimethicone. It is advised to use 1 pump at a time. It's stated on the box. And in other words, it means be careful with the amount, as too much of the serum will cause the hair to become greasy and difficult to dry. The pump of this bottle was pretty tricky at first. I was basically pumping for more than a minute before something actually came out. And the results? It's really shiny and the hair feels smooth but not oily. I think it's a good alternative if you find the Metal Detox serum too thick and heavy. Personally, I think the serum is only for people with longer hair or dry ends. It is perfectly okay with just the shampoo and a conditioner or a mask. The serum doesn't provide any styling effects, so I prefer using the blow-dry fluid instead, as it makes styling easier.
Here is our model. She is here today for a color glazing. Good chance to try it as a post-color shampoo. The first shampoo usually doesn't foam well, so no need to spend too much time on it. Briefly go through and move on to the second shampoo. Now we're seeing the normal amount of foam. Lather for about 2 to 3 minutes and then rinse properly. Next, take about 10 to 15 grams of mask and apply it onto the lengths, and then work through the lengths closer to the roots to avoid applying too much near the roots. Let it process for about 3 to 5 minutes before rinsing. Final step, use 1 pump of the Glass Shine Serum. Rub it on your palm and apply to the ends section by section. Comb through and dry as usual. Here you can see I'm drying it with the same flat brush, so we can see the results when the hair is in a more natural state. And here is the final result. The colors look shiny and rich in tones. The hair feels super lightweight and soft. I played safe and used only 1 pump of the serum, but I think I can use 2 to 3 pumps on her dry ends since her hair has been bleached.
And here are some keynotes. Finally, a series that is very user-friendly due to the overall lightness of the product. Hair feels shiny, but in a very natural way. Except the serum where you have to be mindful of the amount. But serums are always trickier to use, so yeah. I tried using the mask on one of my clients. She's in her 60s and she has a mid-length bob and she covers her gray hair regularly. I usually avoid applying hair mask to the roots, but this time I ran my fingers through her entire head while applying it, just to see if it would make the roots greasier or harder to dry. But to my surprise, the hair was easy to dry, and it was shiny, and it looks healthy and natural. Is it suitable for Asian hair? Absolutely. This shampoo is enriched with acidic ingredients that help tighten the hair cuticles, preventing excess moisture absorption. So that means it helps to keep the hair straight, smooth, and frizz-free, even in humid weather. But in some cases, it might not be nourished enough for over-colored or over-processed hair, but hey, that's why we have the Absolute Repair Molecular and Metal Detox, right? So I can see the possibility of just mix and match and probably using the Vitamino Color Spectrum shampoo for the lightness and then Metal Detox Mask and Serum for the ends and for extra nourishment and protection. That could work. So overall, I'm very happy with this new series. I think it is at a sweet spot where it's easy to use both at home and in the salon. I will share more in my full review in the near future. Alright, so I guess that's it for now. I hope you find this video somewhat helpful. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment below. Remember to subscribe for more hair care contents. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.